Hey, what's up everyone? It is Thais here. Welcome to my wash day. So I am 14 weeks post today, guys, and these wash days are getting more and more intense as the weeks go by. So I will just be running you through my wash day routine now that I have a lot of new growth. So these days, now that I have a lot of new growth, it is like mandatory that I do a Prepoo treatment. So today for my Prepoo treatment, I am doing a hot oil treatment and I'm only using coconut oil this time. So yeah, this just helps me soften my new growth and really decreases the chances of my hair getting super tangled when I shampoo it. And I'm just showing how my new growth look now. So yeah, I just slather this oil all over my hair and then cover with a plastic cap for about 30 minutes to an hour while I make breakfast and eat and things like that. So now for the shampooing part, I always make sure my hair is split down the middle and I shampoo my hair in two sections, making sure I do not disrupt the part to avoid matted tangled hair, especially now that I have a lot of new growth. So I'm just using a mixture of my moisturizing shampoo and water in an applicator bottle. And this applicator bottle allows me to get directly to my new growth and scalp without me like disrupting it and tangling it up in there. Yeah, so since last week was my clarifying day, I only had to shampoo once this week. So yeah, I usually shampoo twice, but my hair was still pretty clean. So as far as my scalp, I have a quick little update, and I also want to say thank you guys so much for helping me and leaving your suggestions. They were well appreciated. Like, I felt so loved and appreciated. I got so many comments and support, and I didn't know I like had so many people like supporting me like that until I like really needed help with something. So it means so much to me. And I haven't felt like much irritation in the past 2 weeks. So I usually feel like an irritation here and there. It comes and goes. It doesn't like last for so long. So I'm still waiting to like go like a whole month without feeling it as well. So after shampooing my hair and taking a shower is when I proceed to my deep conditioning process. So to avoid putting like super synthetic ingredients on my scalp, I've been using Jamaican black castor oil. This was actually my first time trying this method where I put oil on my scalp in new growth so that I can avoid putting the conditioner there so it doesn't irritate my scalp. So yeah, I'm just testing it out today just to see how it works. And I actually really liked it. So I just put the oil on my new growth because I need to deep condition my new growth. I can't just leave my new growth bare. It has to be softened in some way. And then I just put my regular deep conditioner on the length of my hair, avoiding my scalp and new growth. So as you can see, my hair is still in that same two part I had from my Prepoo. I do not disrupt this part whether I'm shampooing, deep conditioning, and detangling. This is what cuts down on matted hair. So I just deep condition under my hooded dryer for about 25 minutes, the usual. and look at all of that steam from my deep conditioning process. And right here you can see me. I am loving how soft my hair came out. Like, oh, I am in love with that Jamaican black castor oil on my new growth. My hair feels so soft and moisturized and just rich, and I didn't feel any irritation on my scalp at all using the Jamaican black castor oil. It just felt normal and soothing. So now I am detangling my hair. So guys, this takes so long. Like, it takes me like 5 minutes to detangle each section, and I detangle my hair in 4 sections. So for each quadrant, it takes about 5 minutes. So basically 20 minutes to detangle my hair, but I didn't want to put you guys through this, so I'm just showing you one section on what I'm doing. So right here, I was having a bit of trouble getting the comb through my hair, so I proceeded to using my fingers whenever I feel like any knots or it's hard for the comb to get through. I don't just rip the comb through my hair. I'm very gentle. The video is sped up, so it may look like I'm being like super harsh, but yeah. And whenever I get to like any knots, like I said, I use my finger, or I just gently comb from the ends and work my way back up to the roots. So yeah, guys, I'm still struggling to get those knots out. I think it has to do with my shampoo. I'm actually going to be switching my shampoo to a sulfate-free shampoo. I'm going back to like the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey shampoo. I think it's going to cut down on a lot of my detangling time once I use a more moisturizing shampoo. So I just repeat the same thing on all the sections. Like I said, I'm only showing a short clip of this because I think this was like 20 minutes long. And every time I get done with a section, I get so happy I just start dancing because it's just so much, guys. But yeah, if you see me doing my little dance, that's why. So I usually trim my hair every 10 weeks. So since I'm 14 weeks post, I just decided to give my hair a trim because it was really well needed, guys. My ends were getting tangled when I go to detangle my hair, and they were looking a bit shabby. And I'm using a rat tail comb so that I can comb through my hair properly and get all of the ends. But don't worry, I'm not combing straight from my new growth to my ends. I'm starting at the demarcation line where my relaxed hair starts. So no, I'm not doing that. That would definitely cause a lot of breakage if I did that. But my relaxed hair can handle the rat tail comb pretty well. So I already have a detailed tutorial on how I trim my hair, but I just basically trim my hair in 4 sections, and then I go through like 1-inch parts through those 4 sections and trim each section properly. That's how I feel like my ends are properly trimmed, instead of doing like one big bulk trim on a big section. I just go through each sections, and I trim about the same amount. It's very like intuitive. I don't really measure it, but I just know I trim like, I think it's about 1/2 inch off of each section. So yeah, and my hair, guys, I am already like experiencing shrinkage on my hair with all of this new growth. So I know like if I were to like relax my hair, it would be like a lot longer than it is, but I'm just going with the flow for now. So this is all of the hair that I trimmed off, guys. And now it's time for the final step in my wash day routine, which is my air drying process. So I'm just moisturizing my hair a bit before I go ahead and comb my hair back and prepare it to be air dried. Right in this bottle is just some water and a little bit of moisturizer. It's not the original product in the bottle, by the way, so I'm just dampening it because I find that my hair dries properly when it's like really damp. So my hair dried a bit through like detangling and trimming it, so yeah, I had to re-dampen it. And right here I'm just combing my hair, going all the way back in a backward motion. This is what works for my hair at this stage in my stretch. So yeah, I'm combing it, going back as much as I can. So after combing my hair all the way back in that motion, I just take some wrap lotion and apply it around the perimeter of my hair. And I'm using the Creme Argan Oil Wrap Lotion. This is what works now, guys. I never used to do this, but I have to get like my hair laying flat so that I can put it in a ponytail, and then I just brush it with my soft boar bristle brush just to make sure everything is smooth before I put it in a ponytail. So I just take my scrunchie and put it in a low, loose ponytail, not anything tight so that it can break off. It's really loose, guys. This just tames my new growth. And then I just apply my satin scarf and tie it down around the edges. And then I pull it back a bit, as you can see right here, so that it can be laying really smooth when it dries. So this method usually takes about a whole day to dry. Like the next morning my hair will still be damp. But yeah, this is what helps me to manage my new growth at this point. And this wraps up my wash day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a rating, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.